Hey there guys, it's your boy Acris. We're back with some trails to Azure. And as you can see, we're in the room with our daughter Kia here, who is probably feeling bummed out. And that's putting it lightly, since we all know about the Shizuku stuff. Oh hey guys. Is everything okay, Kia? You haven't been the same since you visited Shizuku yesterday. I'll be okay. Hey Lloyd, is it gonna be hard to fix Shizuku's eyes? Well, probably, if I had to guess. It doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure, but she still has a long way to go. I see. Hey now, kiddo. I know it's hard, but you can't let it get you down forever, right? The last thing Shizuku wants is for you to be all in the dumps because of her. Randy's got a point, Kia. Shizuku needs you now more than ever. Your encouragement and friendship are the best medicine she could ask for. Well put, Noelle. Yeah, you guys are right. I have to cheer her up the next time I see her. That's what best friends do for each other. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling a little better now. Oh yeah, I promised the others I'd play with them, so I should get going. Oh, sure. Just be careful out there. Who'd she promise? Ryu, Andre, and Momo, maybe? I know those are her friends. Oh, I really do feel bad for her though. And Shizuku especially. Do you think she'll be okay? I sure hope so. At the very least, she perked up almost instantly just now. No time to mull it over though. Let's get going. Oh, it's so sad, man. This whole situation is just unfortunate. Alright, but you guys know what we're doing today. Today is the day we speak to some NPCs. Now this is going to be a very long part. What's going on, Zeit? He says, don't let your guard down. We won't. We already know exactly how dangerous those cryptids can be. Thanks for the concern, Zeit. We'll have Tio call you if we need backup. Best boy Zeit. How are you guys doing? I said it didn't. Okay, I won't do it. I won't do it. I do it too much. But yeah, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I know we weren't going to buckle to Airbonian Calvert's demands, but proposing independence? Come on now. I'll tell you one thing, is it better not end up with anyone declaring war on us. I'll do my shopping afterwards. You guys know, if you've been around, yeah, you guys know how I operate. And I also won't be going to the police station or the crossbow station, because I think there's 2 quests there. So I'll just talk to them when we get around to doing the quest, obviously. So shout out to you Bus, for letting me know about the hidden quests at the police station. Talk to our baby, is this Mimi? It is Mimi. It's been a while since we've been here, huh? Ahem. Over here on your right, you'll see... Wait. Was it my right or their right?
Um, how, how'd mommy say it again? Over there on my right.
Oh, she's practicing. Yeah, because her and her mom spent a lot of time here. Like giving her like a small little tour. That was cute. All anyone can talk about these days is independence. There's more happening in the news, people. Just the other day, they made a critical revision to our basic traffic laws. The latest reform introduced license suspensions to the penalty system. I'm praying that it will reduce the number of horrible traffic incidents or accidents, even if just a little.
The number of horrible traffic violations has been on the rise again. I understand laws are just rules the government slaps on the paper, but you'd think people would follow them out of common decency. You know those morals you learned back in Sunday school? Sadly, some people toss them in the trash the moment they turn into adults. Just don't forget, guys, eyes on the road, hands at 10 and 2, and remember to pay attention to your surroundings, okay? Of course, traffic safety is my middle name.
We'll keep that in mind, Kate. That is, if Noelle ever lets anyone else drive. Damn, Lloyd is bitter. He is bitter right now.
Breaking certain laws will now result in temporary suspension of your license, effectively making you unable to drive. I'm praying that it will reduce the number of horrible traffic accidents, even just a little.
Okay, so he ended up saying more or less the same thing. Not once did I think I'd live to see the day Crossbell came to so much as even consider the notion of independence. Let me tell you a thing or two about independence. It'd be a dream come true, yes, but all dreams must end eventually. Damn, Gramps. Maybe lighten up. Gramps. But perhaps that's all it'll ever be. A dream. Damn. About to make everybody in this whole block depressed.
Crossbell's such a wonderful place. I hope we can see all the sights and make some lasting memories.
Okay, they're saying the same stuff.
I was unsure about traveling to Crossbell after all the international tension recently, but in the end, I'm glad we decided to come. My girlfriend is having a ball too.
Good on you, man. It sucks, like, you want to see if people have other dialogue to say, but like most of the time they say the same stuff. It's like very select few that say different stuff.
It's official. Nano and I are going to face off in a cooking showdown. Our first challenge is seeing who can make the best pasta dish. I need to think about what recipe I should use.
See who's up here. It's usually a couple up here. Oh, it's Chief Roberts and Yona. What's going on? Oh, it's Tio, and I see you've brought the rest of the SSS.
What's up, guys? Been a while.
Hello, Chief Roberts, Yona.
Are the two of you here for lunch?
Yes, I wanted Yona here to try eating healthy for once in his life. Oh yeah, because he eats nothing but pizza, huh? He had nothing but pizza while he was living at the Foundation's headquarters in Lamont State.
Ah, yes. How could I ever forget? And what's this? I see he's barely touched any of his veggies. You're right, his plate is nothing but peppers and carrots now. Being a picky eater isn't good for you, Yona. Don't treat me like some dumb kid. I'll eat whatever I want. Coming to a sit-down restaurant is a total waste of my time. I mean, forks, knives, why even bother? It's so much easier to just inhale a couple of slices of pizza while I'm on a computer. This can't be. You mean to say these scrumptious vegetables don't light up your palate? Oh, this is all my fault. I only wanted you to eat something more nutritious.
Damn, he's taking this hard.
Yeah, I got it. I summoned chefs from across Zamoria to create the ultimate vegetable dish, one that even you can appreciate.
All right, let's calm down here, Chief.
Could you cut it out already? And you wonder why we think you're so freaking annoying. You want me to stop being picky? Fine, just watch me. It's like eating a weed. Maybe changing his ways won't be so easy after all. If only. Oh, I just remembered. You guys found out something about that clown dude who hacked the tower while you were at Michelin, right?
He's talking about Campanella. He did fuck up his spot, didn't he? Like damn near burn that shit down.
Official police business, Yona. We can't comment. He's right, we did meet him at Michelin, but we should keep what happened that night under wraps for now. Damn. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Oh, fine.
All right. And you know, I understand, like it's official business, yada yada. I do understand that. But I mean, don't come crying to him whenever there's a time when the SSS has to rely on him. All right, don't come crying to him now. Y'all can't even slide my man a little bit of information. Like you don't even have to say it. You don't even have to tell him right now. You could, I don't know, do something by Orbital or something. You can hack into your shit, figure stuff out. I don't know. You definitely hook bro up though. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause y'all SSS you be relying on bro. But that's all I'm gonna say. But maybe that's me, cause you know the lifestyle of a cop ain't for me. I don't like it.
Anyway, ever since that tower incident, he hasn't shown up again on the net. But I still have to make him pay double for trashing my base. So if you hear any more details, send them my way, okay? Well, we can't promise you anything. Why you gotta be such a stick in the mud? All you gotta do is upload the info into your database. Then I can just hack into it later and take a look-see for myself.
Yona's a menace. But that's what I was saying. This kid's serious right now. Oh, yo, Tio's right. The IBC is supporting him, huh? Because of Maribel. Yeah, I guess we can't do it because the laws are changing, Yona.
You should really consider behaving yourself on occasion now that the IBC is supporting you. That in, I would appreciate it if you kept a close eye on him, Chief.
Yeah, Tio, Tio, we know what you're doing, Tio. You think if Chief Roberts, if you tell Chief Roberts this, Chief Roberts isn't going to be keeping a close eye on you. He'll be using all his time on Yona. You're a smart one. You're a smart one.
We can't allow him to run rampant now that basic Orbital network laws have gone into effect.
That's absolutely right, Tio. You're under my care now, Yona. I'm going to be watching over you like a hawk 24 hours a day.
Hey, don't egg him on, Tio. You know what kind of hell you're putting me through? We should leave, everyone.
This kid. Sure.
Passing the buck is an art, and I'd say she's got it down pat. Stupid Chief, babysitting me 24 hours a day. Why can't you find a hobby or something? I'm gonna get you for this, Tio. My work here is done. Let us be off, everyone. Stop ignoring me. Tio sure knows how to keep him on a tight leash.
Don't you worry, Tio. I take full responsibility for Yona moving forward.
He's your problem now. I mean, I'm counting on you, Chief.
Tio gets along a lot better with Chief Roberts when Yona's here to take some of the heat off. That was funny. Good old Tio. Oh, it's our girl. It's Flate.
Becoming an independent state won't be as easy as some people want to believe. I, for one, am much more concerned about the danger pursuing it could put us in.
I mean, she's speaking facts. This is one of the few times we gotta respect Flate. Flate's usually an ass sometimes. So Tio's finally starting to buckle down, and it's about time too. Now that we have a rivalry on our hands, there's no telling where it'll lead. Wait, I'm gonna try just to see. Okay, dang, at least Flate is saying something else.
Honestly, I'm not completely opposed to putting our security in the hands of Ereboni and Calvert. And again, history tells us it's only a matter of time before those two fight over something again.
It sounds about right too.
No. I thought I would have gone back to waiting tables by now, but the manager asked me for to work in the kitchen a little longer, so I agreed. Not only that, but he asked me to compete against Celtio. He said it would be important for his future. I feel a bit guilty tricking him into taking his job seriously, but I won't lie, going head to head sounds like a great time.
And she's competitive, huh?
All of my cooking experience has been at home, but getting to try in a real kitchen is a lot of fun. Honest to goodness, I just might consider becoming a chef myself.
Ooh, okay. So we might end up having Nono and Celtio in the kitchen, huh? I mean, they'd have to find another person to wait the tables, though. Orsdorf is a genius. Nono's culinary progress has made a rival Celtio. The Hotsdorf is using it to light a fire under him. A week from today, they're going to have a cooking showdown to determine who gets to serve as my soy chef. That's just for show though. I'll take them both on as chefs as long as they're willing to put in the work. But keep that to yourself. The less Celtio knows, the better. There's competition with Nona as Celtio more motivated than ever. And good luck to him.
Why can't there be a way to lose weight without having to work out or stop eating? I'll do anything, so someone please tell me.
Yeah, she's so funny. Yo, Pruna's always over it.
Okay. If you'll do anything, then either cut the carbs or start working out. What's not clicking?
Damn. Pruna doesn't play games. Thinking back on it, the tail end of the trade conference was a veritable whirlwind of events. Between the terrorist attack and Miracor's proposal, I was left at a loss for words. I can't imagine how the other countries will react to this independence business, but it's safe to say Crossbell is on the center stage right now.
So, did Southwark confess during that trip they took? Uh-huh. It was at Fortuna, that fancy restaurant out in Michelin. He even asked the staff to help him surprise her. Who knew ṯo'Love was such a romantic and a showman at that? Well, if anything, I'm just thrilled for Janetta. She deserves to be happy.
Oh, it's so sweet. The sweetness.
I suppose that leaves me as the last single lady standing in our trio.
Damn, that's true. Yo, Janetta, ťo'Love and Janetta are together, and Pearl is isn't she Scott's fiance?
Oh, my apologies. Pearl and I were a little wrapped up in our conversation. It would be my pleasure to help you with anything you need. Oh, if it isn't the SSS. You sure do make a lot of trips here, huh? Thank you for always choosing Times as your premier shopping destination. Please, take your time looking around.
Cerrone suggested I become a nurse. I've been putting a lot of thought into it. I'll wait until next year to take the exam, but I already scored well on the practice one. For now though, I'm still planning on taking a residency exam next year too. Knowing I have multiple options helps take some of the light off my shoulders. I said like the weight off his shoulders. I was like, what is he talking about? If I don't find a way to stay optimistic, then I'll fail before I've even started. It's just the way humans work. Yo, Akio cracks me up. Even studying feels more relaxing than it used to, but only a little.
I hear ťo'Love and Janetta are going steady now. Nothing spices things up like a little workplace fling. Ah, the flings of youth.
I never saw Janetta as anything more than a friend until, well, maybe I just didn't understand my own feelings. In any case, I'm glad I mustered the courage to ask her out. At first, I thought Janetta and I would never be anything more than friends. We got issue 5. An independent cross-spell, yay or nay? The referendum approaches. Yo, that word is so weird to say. As the blistering summer continues, we hope that all of our readers are faring well. Here in Crossbell, the independence referendum will be held in 5 days, and the populace has been growing progressively more restless by the hour. The Pope will not immediately enact independence, but instead gauge the will of the Crossbellan people. Citizens are encouraged to consider their decision carefully and vote with the state's future in mind. In this issue, we will analyze the prospects of an independent Crossbell. The significance of an independence. Calling Crossbell's history complex may be a gross understatement. The region is generally believed to have become a key point in major trade routes long ago. The turbulent Middle Ages, however, left the land and its people ravaged by tides of war. Over the previous 5 centuries, ownership of Crossbell has changed hands 5 times. Damn! It was only 70 years ago that Crossbell finally achieved its autonomy. In years since, Crossbell has become a nexus of international commerce, having already developed into a modern city with cutting-edge infrastructure like the Orbital Network. What exactly should the state strive for in the future? Crossbell's role and future.
As an international economy with open borders, constructing and preserving stable diplomatic relations is essential. What role Crosswell should play as a financial hub of Western Zamoria is still open to debate. An international perspective may be necessary to clarify the many ambiguities. Regardless of the referendum's results, it is unlikely that Crosswell will become its own country. Even so, the mayor's proposal may still be a dramatic consequence. The public forum to be conducted. Crosswell's news service will be hosting a public forum on the topic of state independence. Experts will debate the merits of each perspective to further the public's understanding of the issue. The forum will be held the afternoon after tomorrow at the Civic Center. That's such a weird line. Arkansas's new performance begins. The wait is almost over. Arkansas's long-awaited revival production, which will include new characters and scenes, is opening in 3 days' time. This is one show no Arkansas faithful will want to miss. The IBC's acting CEO, Mary Bell Croyce. Yesterday, the IBC announced that the senior board member Mary Bell Croyce will be appointed as the acting CEO. Ms. Croyce says she will strive to further the IBC's contributions to the international economy. With the renowned and intelligent Mary Bell Croyce at the helm, we expect her father, former IBC CEO Deirdre Croyce, to fully focus on his mayoral duties. Highlighting historic monuments, upon the battlefield, the Sun Fort. Off the beaten path of the old Amorica Road lies a desolate wasteland known as the ancient battlefield. Deep within lies a gigantic ruin that vestige of the Sun Fort. As public entry has been prohibited for some time due to the monsters infesting the area, many are unaware that the Great Bell of Crossbell, the symbol of our city, actually originates from the Sun Fort. One theory hypothesis that the fort once housed a powerful lord in the Middle Ages. Hopefully, the day will come when the fort will be open for all Crossbellans to explore at their leisure. I do not know how to say that word. That word is so weird. Beware of monsters. The Bracer Guild's Crossbell branches reported recent sightings of large erotic monsters roaming the highways. As the creatures are highly dangerous, they advise those traveling on the roads to do so with extreme caution. That'll be issue 5 right there. Well, back to another day of people watching. I gotta kill time somehow. By the way, I noticed the guy who runs the general store and that one receptionist lady have been way friendlier than usual. Does that mean what I think it means? Oh, it's Janetta. Talking to her flowers. Southwark was such a charmer the night he took me to Michelin. You know what he did? He looked me straight in the eye and said that he likes me for who I am. I couldn't have asked for a better birthday. No. Not only that, but he got us tickets to Arkansas show too. What a sweetheart, huh? I feel like the luckiest girl in all of Crossbell. Oh, yo, shout out to Southwark holding it down. I see you right now. I've been rooting for it from the start. I told Southwark, bro, he better jump on that, and he finally did it. It's really nice out today. The air up here feels good too. Marcus Tower feels right at home in the Crossbell City's panorama. Of course, one should expect the townscape to change dramatically over the next 10 to 20 years. But Orcus Tower may only be the building that ends up a permanent fixture of our skyline. That's true. I feel like that's not going anywhere. Too much was invested in it.
You only have a chance to make a good first impression. It goes just as much for footwear as it does for people. Strange as it may sound, I want each shoe on my display to look as if they're happily greeting each customer that strolls by.
Well, would you look at that? They've added new stock all over the store. I can always count on times to be on top of the latest and greatest products.
I didn't expect Crossbow to push for independence in my lifetime. Be fine and dandy with it, but something tells me Bonnie and Calvert aren't going to let it happen too easily. State independence, now there's a tricky topic indeed. Years ago, I abandoned the empire to live here in Crossbell. Damn, man, what a time to be in now. Sir, how do you feel? I'm curious. Damn, that's fucked. Needless to say, this puts me right on the horns of a dilemma. Now my new home wants independence from my old one. It puts me on the horns of a dilemma to be sure. Oh, it's my girl Prada.
The more expensive clothes and accessories are, the more they tend to have a greater care put into their finer details. That sort of attention is what makes many name brand fashions so durable, which I'd say more than makes up for the price tag.
I did it, I did it. A young tourist asked me a good question a little while ago. Why do balloons float? And without a moment's hesitation, I told him it was because they're filled with hopes and dreams. And what did he do in response? He sneered. Kids these days can be so cruel. Like, come on, kids. Go out there and dream. You think balloons are filled with gas lighter than air? Nope. They're filled with hopes and dreams.
I wonder what kind of part-time job I should look for. Waiting tables would be a safe choice.
Oh yeah, go over there and apply over there. They might need you after this little cooking showdown.
Then again, working at a hostess club what'll earn you the big bucks.
How about no? How about you not do that? How about you not even think about that, Gina? What's wrong with you?
Wait, what on earth am I thinking? Pouring liquor for creepy old men is a step over the line for me no matter how well it pays.
Put it on you.
If I want to live on my own, I'll have to work, but what kind of job would I even get? I'm of the opinion that the ZCF makes the most reliable orbital appliances. Their products always seem more expensive than the competition, but you get what you pay for.
Ilya used to work here, but he disagreed on management styles and parted ways. In retrospect, it turns out that I might have been the one in the wrong. I'm far too late in realizing it, but Ginton would have never made it to where it is today without engineers like him. You know, Wendy's often told me she preferred the way this place felt back when it was a simple workshop. It would be nice if we could preserve the legacy of the old Orbital factory in some way, even if only on the inside. Oh God, we got Dad over here messing with Chalco over here, bothering his daughter Chalco.
This store has quite a diverse selection of Orbital products, brands from nations near and far carried here. But of course, you would expect anything less from Zamoria's lead trading city. No matter what my daughter says, the extent to which I worry about her is completely unquestionably normal.
I think you're taking it a little too far, sir.
So, as it is only natural, I've decided to apply for a job as an orbital engineer at this very store.
You're really taking it too far, sir.
The only problem is I've always leaned more toward designing than anything hands-on. Sure, I can do simple maintenance just fine, but would that be enough for them to hire? I totally understand why my dad worries about me so much, but that doesn't make him any less overbearing.
Damn. He's got a point, though.
You hear about the independence stuff? Practically floored me at first, but the more I hear of it, the more I get the mayor's idea. I mean, Ereboni and Calvert are thinking of stationing their soldiers at our borders. We're never going to have a real peace unless we stand up for ourselves and make our voices heard. If not now, then when?
Damn, Wendy is for real right now. It's cool seeing everybody's take on this stuff. It's very realistic. Like, there are people that are going to be like Wendy, that they're going to stand and take the risk and fight for the peace they want. You can't help but respect it. And then there's going to be other people that are like, I know this shit could make things worse. Things could get really worse. But it's like Wendy said, if you don't try something, then, you're just stuck in the same cycle all the time. That's really just the 50-50 shot in the dark.
Momo's helping out with her family store today. Man, this sucks. There's barely anything fun to do if all I have is Henri. Hey, I'm standing right here, Ryu. It's better when Momo's around because then we have a lot more games to pick from. Too bad she has to help out at home today. We'll have to make do without her. Oh yeah, I noticed Kia's been kinda down lately. Maybe I should invite her to play with us next time.
I honestly thought she was coming to play with you guys. That's why I said it earlier. Mayor's bid for cross-spelling independence is no easy issue. For every pro, there's a con. Maybe I should ask Bruna and Linley what they think. Or maybe not. They probably just say something like, oh my gosh, that is like a total boar snore. He was just mocking him. It's cool to see other people talk. Oh, look at the two cute siblings. It's cool to see like other, town folks talk about others that they know.
You're looking real fired up, Ken. You bet I do. Today's the day I'm finally gonna play with him. Him who? The black cat that's always hanging around the neighborhood. Let me know if you see him, okay?
He's talking about Kope.
A kitty cat? Wait, but aren't we supposed to go shopping for Mom right now? Oh yeah, good thinking, Nana. We can buy some cat food to lure him out. Stop kidding around. She gave us Mira to buy veggies.
Yo, Nana doesn't play games. He's always putting Ken in this place. Even at Sunday school. Our girl Pansy.
Whenever Dad comes home from a trip, he goes straight to bed and passes out. That dummy doesn't realize he's only going to dirty the sheets if he doesn't change out of his clothes.
Pansy is feisty. Nothing beats the feeling of lying in your own bed. At this rate, I'm liable to conk out for the whole rest of the day. I was going to ask Ryu to help with work today. That little devil slipped outside before I even noticed. He's turning into one heck of an escape artist. Auntie. I really still don't know how to pronounce her name. Like, how do you say late T? Is it late? Leet? Late T? I don't know. But she's like one of my favorite NPCs.
We're going to be holding a referendum on the propriety of cross-spelling independence.
I feel like I butchered that.
It's a touchy subject, so I plan on talking things out with Miles before I decide how I'll vote. The options here are far from black and white. It's best that we be as informed as we can.
Oh, that's all she had to say? I thought she was going to say something to Lloyd. Let's check in with our boy Oscar and especially my girl Bennet, the GOAT. Yo, she looks so cute in her portrait. Why does she look so cute? Maybe it's just because I haven't seen her in such a long time. I don't know, I feel like she looks so different.
Oscar looked so proud when my bread finally got chosen over his.
Yo, Bennet, you won? Let's go. I was rooting for Bennet, man. Stop playing with my girl. Like, I knew she was like that. If you was doubting Bennet, yo, don't even talk to me.
This is all wrong. I wanted to see him suffer like a man with a wheat allergy.
That's crazy.
Damn you, Oscar. Why did Oscar have to look so damn happy eating my bread? He should be writhing in jealousy. Ugh, I can't stand him.
I honestly just think you love him. Hey, thanks for coming. Our new bread is actually courtesy of Bennet this time around. Here, have a sample. Proceed to Bennet Supreme. Thanks, Oscar. We can't wait to try it out. And Bennet gave me a sample of her newest bread. In honest opinion, it was absolutely delicious. It's no surprise though, knowing her. I'm gonna have to step my bread game even further. Girl Katarina, yeah, where's your best friend Chiraru? You know where she at? She probably somewhere we can't even, bro. We can't even think of where she is. That's how random she goes everywhere.
Bennet was the one who thought of this month's new bread, right? Strawberries and cream all nestled in a nice soft bun. How could I say no to that? It's so affordable and simple ingredients really make it stand out compared to her last one. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to dig in.
Oscar's been my apprentice for a long time now. So long that I think Bennet has begun taking a liking to him. Who knows? Oscar might just get a promotion from apprentice to son-in-law someday. I, for one, wouldn't mind seeing my apprentice become the heir to the family name too. Yo, he's all about his business, man. He wants this business to thrive by any means. That's crazy.
I went to the sandbar on Ursula Road to take some pictures the other day. I ended up coming across some kind of tunnel that led even further down the shoal. It looked dangerous, so I didn't risk exploring it, but I can't help wonder what might be in there.
Oh, look who it is. It's our favorite grandma. Favorite Gram. Olga.
I don't know what's going on in my husband's head. He had the nerve to ask if I would go for a drive with him. What an oaf. What was that supposed to be his attempt at an apology?
No.
I tried inviting my wife out for a relaxing drive tomorrow. I was hoping it might show her I care. Fingers crossed it puts her in a better mood. How about you? I got something. I got a way you can put her in a better mood. How about your old ass go apologize? How about that? How about you go apologize for doing all the stupid shit you always do? The constant rearranging this apartment. The car shit, buying stuff without telling her. How about that? How about you apologize for all of that stuff? Sorry, that got pissing me off. I've been feeling so much more relaxed since the unveiling ceremony. Now I can get Orcus Tower off my mind and focus on broadening my horizons with different projects. I think I'll brew Kindle some coffee to help him power through his work. This liberally blend has a lovely aroma that's sure to perk him up. Libertini. Sorry, I just like the way they say that. Arkansas's revival performance is debuting soon, and guess what? Sully and the tenant on the third floor is one of the stars. This is going to be her big break for sure. I'm so excited for her, I just wish I could actually go.
Oh, Sammy.
Taliesin and I have had a lot of discussions about the state of independence since the trade conference. This is a problem that concerns every crossbellion, one that calls for as much careful consideration as we can give. I'm helping my mom and dad with the store today. I wish I could just go have fun all the time, but I guess all play and no work is bad for you.
I'm in favor of breaking away from Airbony and Calvert, but at the cost of making them our enemies, that's a harder sell. If only there was some peaceful way to resolve this. Stop it. Even if there was a peaceful way to resolve it, you really think Calvert and Airbony are gonna go that route? Definitely not. I don't see it. Rossville is in a fucked spot no matter how you look at it. What's going on, Pete?
Oh, hey SSS. If you're looking for Mr. Grimwood, he's hard at work in his room on the second floor right now. He's been very busy lately, hasn't he?
Really? I guess I didn't notice.
Yes, well, there's a reason for that. The mayor asked him to draft up a preliminary constitution for if Crossbell really does become independent.
Oh, okay. Just in case.
What? A constitution as in separate from our autonomous state law? Constitutions are basic outlines of fundamental principles used to provide a legal basis for a creation of political entity. They establish precedents and structures under a governing body will operate. That includes sovereignty free from external interference. Drafting a constitution is an indispensable step in achieving recognition as a nation.
Not gonna lie, some of that went over my head. Okay, most of it.
Hardly surprising. That would be why a specialist like Mr. Grimwood was called in.
Grizzly Grim's work is international after all. It's only natural he'd find himself on Croyce's orbital speed dial.
Exactly. If anyone can draft Crossbell a new constitution, it's Mr. Grimwood.
Would you mind telling him hello for us then, Pete? Say the SSS is rooting for him.
No problem. I'm sure he'll love that.
Dun, 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 dun. I said it. Dun, 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 dun.
Huh? The oven's not working. Just after Sophia taught me how to bake cookies. Doesn't look like I'll be baking anything today at all. Of course our oven goes on the fritz right when Sophia teaches me how to bake cookies. What am I supposed to do now?
It's our girl Izuri. Graham.
I believe it would be best for her if Crossbell established its independence. But that's easier said than done with Ereboni and Calvert breathing down our necks. Perhaps Mayor Royce has a plan of some sort of circumvent that.
I was at some business executives party last night when the topic of independence came up, but I didn't have a damn clue what they were talking about. It felt like they were speaking in another language. This dude, Derek. Guess I should ask Granny about it. Maybe set it up a little on the side.
The chief of a Morka village called Harold over this morning. He wanted to discuss something, but it didn't sound like a business negotiation. I wonder what it could be. Papa's supposed to have the day off, but he still went off somewhere. Is he working anyway? Why?
Yeah, I was going everywhere but up the stairs. That was crazy. No one is even here. The day of the referendum draws closer by the hour. For the sake of our children's children, we can't take the issue lightly. I'm going to be mulling this one over all the way up until voting day. It's our girl Joanna.
Oh, Lady Ellie, I nearly had a heart attack when I heard about those terrorists at the trade conference. My stomach has been in knots over you and Master Henry's safety ever since. Johanna, you don't have to stress yourself out about me so much. You know that I have the SSS at my side. I'll be fine, I promise. Yes, as you say, my lady.
Oh, Johanna is so sweet though. Ellie, give her a hug.
I leave Lady Ellie in your hands, Special Support Section.
The independence referendum is nearly upon us. Master Henry has been carefully considering his position on the matter. But what interests me personally is how the average crossbellum would decide to vote. If you ask me, it's going to be much more difficult to gain independence than people realize. A couple of suzerain powers like Ereboni and Calvert would never stand for it. I understand the mayor's reasoning, but proposing something so drastic was reckless at best.
Independence, to be or not to be? That's no easy question to answer, and your course has raised the stakes on us considerably.
Oh, these 3 idiots are here. Damn, that is one classy mama sitting over there. Sucks that she turned us down, but I guess we all can have good taste. I think you meant shit taste.
Everyone's making a huge fuss over this independence garbage. What a bunch of morons. You cross-balance should just keep your mouth shut and obey the Republic like the dogs you are. If you value your peaceful lives, that is.
Oh, shut up. Fucking loser. Yeah, don't push your luck, Yuri. You might get thrown out if you win too much.
The 3 gentlemen to my right have been rude and obnoxious to our other guests since the moment they arrived. Don't they have any common decency? If this continues, I have to straighten them out with a stern warning myself. I have no interest in overgrown children nursing off their parents' mirroring status. Suave, refined men like Mr. Drake are much more up my alley. Those 3 over there look like they have mirror to spare, but I don't like their vibes one bit. They got all haughty-taughty and asked if I wanted to play with them. Like, no thank you?
I, for one, am 100% behind Crossbow's bid for independence. It's downright unbelievable that we have to give Ereboni and Calvert a portion of our tax revenue. Our independence is undeniable, right? And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Several of our guests appear to be causing quite the commotion downstairs. I may have to ask them to leave if they refuse to settle down. You know, I'm not always rocking this cute bunny look, in case you're wondering. But if my boyfriend asked nicely enough, I'd definitely break it out just for him. Well, hello there, Wazzy. Thank you for showing me such a good time the other day. Our hour together felt like an absolute dream. Same to you, madam. I'm glad I could be of service. Putting aside the moral gray area, how does Wazzy find time to host between all of our other duties? Out of my way, world, I've got a hankering for some gambling today. Only problem is, my wallet's looking pretty dry. Ice cream, get your ice cream. I'm happy to offer a sample if you're having trouble picking between all of my scrumptious flavors. I even have these cute little spoons you can use to have a taste. "3 days, just 3 more days. The revival performance debut is so close you can taste it. I can't wait any longer."
Lady Ilya, Rishi, and Sully will be starring alongside each other as the Revival's 3 celestial princesses. I even managed to nab me a ticket this time. I've never been more excited.
But they finally got a chance to get tickets, huh? Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get thrown out. Opening night is quickly approaching. I can feel the excitement growing among the troop and staff, myself included naturally. Our revival performance debuts in only 3 days. On a related note, we have a dress rehearsal scheduled for all of tomorrow. Please be aware that only the troop members will be allowed in the theater during that time.
Yo, look. Oh, Sully. Sully is in her outfit. Look at her. It looks so cute. I wonder what her party is. What is she really supposed to be? What princess? I'm honestly surprised Ilya wasn't on stage too. Sully doesn't look so good. Uh-oh. I think she's got some major jitters over her performance. It wouldn't surprise me, this is her debut. Still, this is the challenge she has to overcome on her own. We ought to just stay quiet and watch over her. Yeah, you're right. Nikolai scored such a big important role while I'm here lagging behind. What are you complaining about, Celine? You'll have plenty more appearances this time than before, won't you? Maybe, but compared to the others, no one is comparing you to anybody. Don't you realize that? This troupe only has one Celine, and that's you, sweetie. Oh, Ilya. Now come on, put a smile on for me, will you? All that scowling is going to ruin your makeup. Of course I'm the only Celine here, but is that enough? Celine always has been a warrior. I understand how she feels, but I hope she can learn to move past it. Oh, it's best girl Ply. My snack eater. Oh, where's Ilya when you need her? Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Hey Eugene, can I ask you a favor? What is it, Ply? My sash is loosened up a tiny bit. I can't tie it by myself, so be a doll and help me out, will you? You can't be serious. Eugene's a little more innocent than I gave him credit for. Seeing him so flustered is making even me feel a little embarrassed. It's only Ply. Why must I be so nervous? Though I fear one mistake will send me off to the gallows. The set that we have the studio build for our revival production will finally be ready tomorrow. We threw in some pretty insane design specifications this time around, but no matter how impossible it seems on paper, Meister York always pulls through for us in the end. York, huh? Meister York. I'm excited to go pick it up. Look, Rigi and Sully are on stage. Is that Sully's Star Princess costume? It's gorgeous. Yeah, but take a closer look at Sully. Seems a little uncomfortable up there. How is that, Avin? Perfect, right? Ilya's gonna be blown away by my skills. Well, I would give it passing marks, yes. That's all? What about you, Risha? Tell me what you think. I didn't miss a single step, right? If I had to offer a word of advice, Sully, it would be to put a little more emotion into your movements. It's difficult to explain, but it may help you picture yourself the way you want the audience to see you. How I want them to see me? Can't you be more specific? Randy's right. She's struggling. We should probably leave them be. I agree. This would be a bad time to interrupt. Get in there, Sully. Where's Ilya? Oh, okay, there she is. I knew she had to be somewhere in here. There's no way she's missing out. What are you doing up here, Ilya?
Oh, if it isn't my favorite little guy and his merry band of friends. I'm guessing you're here to give us some encouraging words before the revival debut? Something like that. Were you looking in on how Sully and Lysia's rehearsal is going? You know it. I can get a great view from here without them noticing. It's good to see they don't need me to give their all. They both remind me of myself when I first joined the troupe.
I guess even you were a rookie at some point. Kinda hard to imagine though, huh?
Feel free to tell us about it. We've got the time.
Do we really, when there's cryptids running about, roaming around? I do want to hear the story though.
It's not that I mind, but I wouldn't want to bore you kids to tears.
Kids? Isn't there like only like one kid here? No, two. Ozzy, right? Maybe Ozzy Tio.
We promise you won't. We'd love to hear your story. I remember all the papers mentioning how high expectations were for your first performance. So you had captivated the city even before debuting? If I may ask, what was it that made you pursue a career on the stage in the first place? Good question. I'd say it all started when I watched the Arkansas back in my childhood.
Oh, I get it. So you wanted to be just like them, is that it?
No, not exactly. It's true their productions were impressive even then, with their talented cast and elaborate sets. But at the end of every show, I would always feel like something was missing, and I just couldn't accept it.
Damn, she was thinking like that even back then? When she was a kid?
What do you mean? Everyone and their mothers would go on about how amazing Arkansas was. I was afraid there might be something wrong with me to think otherwise. There I was, tiny baby Ilya, thinking, come on, I could do better than that. Can you imagine a total amateur like me thinking she could outshine Arkansas if she was given a chance? Wow, so you were just as passionate even when you were little. With an attitude like that, I can already see all the friends you made when you finally landed a spot in the troupe.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, emphasis on friends. They definitely didn't like her.
I won't deny it. I was a talentless, inexperienced amateur dancing on the toes of real pros. But in my heart, I believe I could be the one to raise the bar. I told myself that if I let my performance do the talking, then eventually I'd earn their respect and win them over. Which made you who you are today. Maybe. You kids know by now that I'm a perfectionist. The catch is, I don't believe Arkansas has ever put on a perfect show. That's why I went out and mined 2 diamonds in the rough, Ilya and Sully. With the 2 of them at my side, I believe we're oh so close to putting on the ultimate show I've dreamed of. Wow, you, Ilya, you're the most ambitious person I've ever met. They say the hard work beats talent every time, but in your case, Ilya, both of them apply in spades. There really is no one like you.
Okay, you're glazing too hard. Okay, they're glazing her up. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh please, you don't have to flatter me over a boring story like mine. When you guys finally have a night off, you should come see us put on our revival performance. Ilya and Sully are going to set the stage on fire with yours truly. It's going to be our greatest production yet. Of course, count us in. We look forward to seeing you put on the show of your dreams, Ilya.
That was a nice little story.
It's been so long since I reminisced about my early days in the troupe, but enough about that. You should come see us put on our revival performance when you guys finally have a night off.
Dun, 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 dun. My voice starting to give out a little bit. Let me drink some water.
Should Crossbow become independent? It's a difficult yet crucial question to ask. Only time will tell with how people respond.
Many of us yearn for independence, but not all. The difference in opinion cannot be ignored. Having lived through the past several decades, I know well the threat posed by our neighbors to the east and west. However, perhaps now is the time for Crossbow to make a change, much like the way Hotel Millennium had. The door is locked, huh? Interesting.
The debut of Arkansas's revival show is coming closer by the day. I didn't manage to get a ticket, but I'm still looking forward to hearing about how it turns out.
Doris is so sweet. I may be cross-belling, but I used to work for a hotel in the Empire. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud, but the downside was having to cater to Erebonian nobles. It got old fast. My career has been a lot less stressful now that I've moved back home. Man, Arkansas's got themselves another star in the making. They're priming up that Sully girl to be a new princess in their play from what I hear. It hasn't even been a year since they found Risha. Some people have all the luck, huh? My boy sounds bitter. All this independence talk is cramping my style. No doubt you feel the same, right? So what better chance to come in and relax at our club? We'll give you a good time guaranteed.
Well, hey there, handsome. Wanna have some fun at our club? Okay, I'll level with you. I'm competing with a rival coworker, and so far, we're neck and neck. Whoever wins will be this month's top hostess. But can you do me a favor and help a girl out?
Honestly, if I could, I would. But she has been trying her best. I don't really agree with the hostess stuff, but our girl Fierce, you trying. Latest word in the streets that the Imperial government hired the Red Constellation to intercept those terrorists at the conference. Crimson and Co. has been laying low since then. They've hardly done a thing worth mentioning. Business as usual for them, I suppose. Those Jaegers are about as professional as it gets.
This referendum thing is all anyone's been talking about. Eric said I should take part in it too, but that's easier said than done. I mean, the voting hours are right in the middle of my beauty sleep.
Ismelda.
Interesting, very interesting. The debate over the independence is even less civil on the Orbital Net. The majority of people seem to be in favor of it. At the moment, that is. It seems like I have a steady stream of entertainment for a while. Let the discourse rage on, I say.
He's a menace.
People say there's a lot of good and bad things about Crossbow going independent. I don't really get what any of that means though.
No matter how hard I think about it, I can't decide whether Crossbow should be independent or not. Look at our girl, look at our best girl, Chroma. You know we got shop here. We always support our girl.
Hey there, can I interest you guys in my newest limited time drink? In line with the Crossbow's trending theme of independence, it's made exclusively with local ingredients. It's packed to the brim with delicious flavors brought to you by our state. Come on, you gotta try it at least once.
Target Sal's revival performance debuts 3 days from now. Not only that, I managed to get tickets for opening night. I've never been so excited in my life. Damn, you look old as hell, so you probably had a long ass life.
Ever since the independence was proposed, many have requested that a workshop be held there to discuss its implications. In response, the municipal government and Crossbow News Service will be hosting a public forum on the subject the day after tomorrow. We're currently putting the final touches on preparations. I hope everyone finds it to be a worthwhile event.
Our workload has doubled ever since the building was repurposed as a civic center. Once the Republic Forum is finished, I'll have to prepare for a referendum as well. Crunch time feels like all the time these days. Where's our uncle at? Oh, there he is. At least I think it is. Oh, look who it is. I didn't even see him until I looked back up when I was about to read the text. Yo. Nelson. Is that his name?
This grimoire appears to be a study on artifacts that was penned all the way back in the Middle Ages.
That's amazing. Have you been able to glean anything about its author?
Well, there's no mistaking that it was written by one of the alchemists behind the construction of Stargazer's Tower. But unfortunately, there's nothing that sheds light on who they actually were. Regardless, this is incredibly valuable data.
True. Though it's unfortunate that this is all that they remain. Even in the Middle Ages, there was no shortage of mysteries surrounding the alchemists. It's dubious that there were ever any documentations that could point to their true identities.
That's true too. The fact that all those books disappeared then only deepens the mystery. It looks like Uncle Miles and the others are researching the grimoires we were able to recover. Yes, though it appears they haven't managed to learn anything new.
Just who were the alchemists of Middle Ages? The mystery only deepens. Indeed. However, the contents of this grimoire are exceptionally intriguing in their own right.
Agreed. I think there's room for analysts. But let's keep reading a little further. The director's with the others across the room. It seems they're going to pour over those books that were found in Stargazer's Tower. Those boys in their ancient texts, it's almost cute how giddy they are. Abby will finally be old enough to attend Sunday school next year. Hopefully his love for reading will translate to good study habits too. Oh, he makes me so proud. I can't wait to see what kind of student my boy will become.
Oh.
I'm gonna be going to Sunday school soon too, just like Kia. I hope I get to see her there.
Oh. I always forget that they're friends. Okay, we're not gonna go into the news service either. I knew Mayor Croix could dream up some crazy ideas, but independence is radical even for him. That said, I can respect his can-do attitude. Fortune favors the bold, you know. You gotta take risks and challenge yourself to come out in front. I gotta do 2 more deliveries before going on my lunch break. You know what? Putting it that way actually makes me feel extra motivated.
It's almost time for Arkansas's revival performance. They just revealed the new cast member they're debuting too. I can't stop thinking about it.
I guess the old man and his grandchild aren't here this time. I've been thinking about whether or not Crossbow should become independent. In either case, it's going to have a huge impact on the IBC. Not that I can grasp the particulars or anything. I had a feeling stock prices would turn unstable in light of all that's happening. Rarely do they become this erratic. There's no telling where, when, or how much they'll swing. Times like these are the riskiest when it comes to investing, not the sort of market I'd recommend for an amateur. Okay, saying the same thing. Did you know that the building has a private staff-only training room? It's popular among the security department as well as other employees in need of a good workout. I've also spotted Miss Royce in there, though not as quite as often lately. It's a rare opportunity to see her outside the usual business attire. Instead, she'd be working out in gym clothes. Dripping sweat, breathing hard. He's still my beating heart. This dude damn bad. It's been over months since the Airborne and Calvert terrorist attack trade conference. It's disappointing to hear that some of them have managed to evade arrest all this time. But surely it wouldn't be so easy to return to their home countries. They might still be hiding out here in Crossbow.
Hello, SSS. If you're looking for the acting CEO, he's currently on a business trip abroad.
Acting CEO? Oh, right. The Crossbow Times did mention something about Maribel taking that role.
That would be Belle. The board of directors assumed most of her father's duties as the CEO, and she was appointed shortly after. For the time being, that makes her the head of the IBC.
Damn, that's pretty impressive for someone her age.
But hardly surprising knowing Maribel. I think it's crazy no matter how you slice it. Her workload's a lot heavier now than it was before, I'm guessing. Yes, that would be correct. Fortunately, the board of directors is doing everything it can to lend its support and lift some of the burden. Now that she's the acting CEO, her duties are taking her far, wide, and everywhere in between.
Yeah, they must be, but I can't imagine how busy she must be these last few weeks.
Incidentally, Miss Croix should be returning sometime this evening. However, her schedule puts her right back to work tomorrow with several business meetings and consultations with various departments. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't think you'll be able to see her for the time being. Ah, that reminds me though, Miss Croix did leave a message for you.
Receive Mary Bell's Pom Pom Party account info. Oh God. Is this a Pom Party account?
Maribel plays too? Oh, surprised. As head of the technology department, it only stands to reason that I'd have an interest. Go ahead and register my account if you would. I'd be happy to use my skills to put you in your place. That's exactly how it reads. Is it now?
Something tells me she wrote it especially for Lloyd. Even got his exact reaction.
You're undoubtedly correct. I wouldn't put it past Belle. Sounds like she is an acting CEO for nothing. That impression of her was spot on too. Bravo, miss. I may have been laying it on a tad thick. Regardless, that was her message. Miss Croix is never far from an orbital terminal. You may challenge her whenever you see fit.
Right. I'll keep it in mind. Don't worry, we'll challenge her. We're gonna smoke her in the dirt. Just cause it's Mary Bell.
The financial market has been volatile across the continent since the mayor's proposal for the state independence. While we haven't seen any major lopsidedness, stocks have been changing hands at increasing rates. As for whether all this speculation will pay off or not, that hinges on what happens next in Crossville. They do say that the stock index is just like life. You can never predict how things will turn out.
I mean, that's real talk. Oh, look at my baby. It may lean. Reese.
Serena's going to be coming home late from work tonight, so she asked me to look after you got later today. I'm sure she'll be hungry by the time she gets back. I should cook a hearty dinner for both.
Oh.
I'll always be a mother hen. Nothing makes me happier than looking after the little ones. Time to roll up my sleeves. If I'm cooking dinner for Serena and you got, I may as well make it lip-smackingly delicious.
Oh. He's too sweet.
Yugat has Sunday school today. I remember Asshole used to skip class all the time. Hopefully Yugat takes more after his sister and studies hard instead.
Oh, his family came. Yo, his family came here.
Oh my, have you lost weight, dear? Living alone isn't an excuse to start eating poorly, you know. Please, Sophia, cut me a little slack. You look super happy in the festival photos you sent, Daddy. They were kind of fuzzy, though. Well, looks like he's working super hard. I wish he had time to play with me, too.
Oh, the baby.
I miss being with Woe.
Oh.
I've been around for almost Crossbow's history, so you can bet that I'm all for our independence. But at the same time, remaining under the yoke of Erebonian Calvin rule has, for a fact, guaranteed peace and stability. Turns out this matter isn't so cut and dry now, is it? The mayor's push for independence took me by surprise, just like everyone else. That said, I do think Crossbow is right to demand better for itself. We are the trading capital of Zemoria, after all. This continent wouldn't be nearly the same without us. I finally finished this Orcus Tower model I've been plugging away. When I put it on for display, tourists from all over were desperate to buy it off me. Thing is, I never planned to sell it. Makes me feel kind of bad for them. Brock's models are so impressive. I thought I could match his handiwork, but I couldn't even get pinwheels right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Or you're gonna give up that quick? The chairman of Business Owner Association asked me in private about how Dean's is doing. Dean's turned down a position as an officer of the BOA. I guess the chairman is still hung up about it. I usually buy my veggies wholesale from a truck that comes from a Morka village. Not that it's any of my business, but last time they showed up in a way fancier ride than I remember. Ever since my mom went on a strike, I've gained an appreciation for just how hard she's been working around the house. Finally you gained some sort of appreciation for this woman. Slaving over these meals, working, cleaning these clothes, all of this stuff. Y'all was showing no appreciation. What's wrong with you? He still hasn't forgiven us though. We've been apologizing to her for days on end. I get that everyone's up in arms about independence, but our family's already on the verge of a civil war. And it's your fault. And the rest of your siblings, your father, whoever else. 10% of Crossbow's tax revenue goes straight to Erebonian and Calvert. But if we declared independence, that money would stay in our state's coffers instead. Our lives would be a little easier then. State security would be a big point of concern, of course, but even still, I'm all in favor of the idea. Michelle. We're counting on you to pull your weight on the cryptid case. With Arios out on leave, the branch is a teensy bit short-handed right now. Make sure not to leave too much work for my other bracers, okay? Don't worry, Michelle. We'll take care of what was assigned to us. Yes, none of us can blame Arios for taking time off to be with Shizuku after her surgery. That's right. Thanks for being so understanding. I'll leave you to handle your side of the investigation however you see fit. Good luck out there. Go ahead and handle your share of the investigation however you see fit. No one's here. They're all putting in the work. We're the only ones trolling about, talking to everybody. Yo, speaking of Imperial Fishing Club, yo, we gotta make sure we do the fisherman stuff. I might have to, once we do some of these quests, we may have to find some of the fishermen. I know where 2 of them are because I ran into them. We might have to start doing some of that stuff. Because we have not done any of it. And I want to see the storyline. Y'all said it had a storyline. I've been living in the city for a while now. I still visit Amorica Village on occasion, but I really do miss the relaxed atmosphere back there. These crossbellans seem to be prattling on about some independence proposal. Do they not understand that peace and prosperity is largely thanks to my home, the Erebonian Empire? Shut up, you Erebonian. We don't want to hear that.
We don't care about y'all. Man, get this scum out of my city. Yeah, I'm about to get toxic. Yeah, I'm about to get toxic. And a little racist, little Airbonian boy. Nah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
The Business Owners Association will be assisting with the referendum, it seems. Personally speaking, though, I haven't the slightest idea how things are going to turn out.
Yeah, shout out to Parley. Shout out to Graham. She gave us that lemonade, even though I don't like lemonade personally. I'm a sweet tea kind of guy. I never thought Mayor Cross would be so bold as to propose Crossbell's establishment as an independent state. On the other hand, this may be our best shot at it, seeing as our influence in domestic foreign affairs is greater than ever right now. Over the last 70 years, the Arbonian cavalry kept Crossbell under their iron fist, degrading us time and time again. It won't be without opposition, but attaining sovereignty for our state will be a big step toward regaining our pride. Oh, look at Sunetta and her family. Mary. Alright, but is that Reese? Wow. Reese is here. This glutton. Yeah, but I think with that being said, this part is getting extremely long and my voice is starting to completely give out. So I will see you guys next time when we finish up speaking to not only the rest of the people in this area, but outside of the area too. So take care.